nerderotic.com.
All right. Very limited on time, so I'm probably not going to get through the entire Super Chat Square Up. So I'll do another one probably sometime Saturday or Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. But let's just get right to it. This is from last Friday Night Tights, and we're going to hopefully mop up from the Nerderotic Nooners. There's one I missed from the previous week. I do apologize for that. It's been a little crazy with the move, but I thank you all for your patience, all for the Super Chats. They will get covered. It will happen. So we will start with Primarch Vulcan for $4.99. Fredophilia is not a partisan issue and never should be. But unfortunately it is. It is. One article comes out from the New Yorker and all of a sudden everybody goes to their sides. Well, one side particular went to their side. I heard from a lot of people on this, people I respect and still respect. We can disagree on things. I'm pretty hardcore on this issue. I have my reasons. I might explain it on Friday Night Tights, but I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. It's supposed to be a fun show. Well, I guess I can talk about it here. You know what? Listen to my AA story if you want to take the time. It's on Nerdrotic Live, and I explain everything in there. There is personal trauma, a lot of personal trauma. So even talking about this bothers some people, and I completely understand that. When a child is abused at an early age, like 6 or 7, it does break them, and it can do crazy things, and it can create mental issues that weren't there before. Schizophrenia, dual personality. One of the most common elements I have seen, sorry to start this so dark, but I got to answer the questions here. One of the commonalities in addiction that I have found with working with sponsors, working in recovery, is there is a lot of abuse. And it's not all from parents. In my case, it was not from my parents. My parents were very good people. In my case, it was a school teacher and a neighbor. I was aged 6 and 7 at the time. And you know what? It's right around when Star Wars came out. And that's why, besides it being at the time, and still is one of the greatest films ever made, I used to be the biggest Star Wars fan, and it was my comfort zone. Comics and Star Wars helped me get through it. And yeah, I tell the whole story in my AA story. It's not fun. Mr. Insanity for $4.99. EFAT meets Friday Night Tights. Why, hell yes. Hail the Fandom Menace and this awesome crew tonight. And it was freaking great show. It was a great show. Tonight, we have Bulls Trek. Now, I don't know if you've heard of Bulls Trek or not, but he's epic. And he and I kind of rose up at the same time through Doctor Who because we got a shout out from Dave Cullen, which I will play. I'm going to play it tonight. And Bulls Trek is a good friend. He's a good Canadian, and you will enjoy him a lot. And he doesn't do YouTubing full time. He has a day job. So what happens is he spends long periods of time away from his channel. YouTube doesn't like that. Christ, I just put up my first video in like a week. YouTube doesn't like that. So if you please go check it out. It's Scarlett Johansson saying that Black Widow is a MCU film for the Me Too Times Up era. And I'm worried. I'm not saying it's going to suck. Watch the whole video. And like I know you guys do, but often some people will see a title, read the description, listen to 3 seconds and not hear my argument in there, which is basically, you know what? The creatives need to just let their film speak for itself, because sometimes they come out and pop off, alienate people, and their films flop, and they aren't necessarily woke. One case was Dark Phoenix. Terminator Dark Fate was woke. It was totally filled with intersectional feminism. It was a study in it. Matt Guy for £2 finally got R&D to The Prisoner, only on episode 6. Awesome. Cool. That's probably for Az. Red Monarch, thank you for the super sticker for 99 cents. Puebla RL. Doomcock was right. Hi, everyone. Hello. And I read this one, Lady Gravemaster. I did read this one, but that's okay. I love Puebla. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I wanted to say Paola, but I think it's Puebla. I think it's Italian. She is awesome. She sent me a picture wearing my shirt, and I was so proud of that. Crazy Cat Guy, thank you for the $5. I appreciate the donation. Scottish Nerd for £5. Hello there, ladies and Nerdrotic. Shout out to Inebriated 3P0, Christmas Rules, Bless the Dawn, High Rags, Phallic Unicorn, Spider-Man. Well, hello. And Rag says hello. Hi, Rages. Yo, Mahler. Happy EFAP 100, says Adam Wolfer for $2. And yes, I haven't gotten through the whole thing yet, but I will. I was supposed to be on it. I waited for 3 hours and I fell asleep at my desk. Crazy Cat Guy for $3. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good, and it's a super sticker. John Wayne Drinks, SJW Tears for $5. Hail Friday Night Tights. I anticipate Friday Night Tights all week long. Y'all have been fantastic and only getting better. Please keep it going for as long as y'all can. We will. And I mean this most sincerely. If I could do Friday Night Tights every day, along with the Exozone every day, that's all I would do. That's all I would do. But I would need a team of people. Exozone comes back next week. Mark the Cyborg for $6.99 Canadian. One of the best shows ever was canceled this week. Venture Brothers. I encourage everyone to watch it. Hi, Rags. Kick Jay. Praise the Dawn. Praise the Dawn. Kick Jay. I don't want to kick Jay. I completely disagree with Jay on a lot of things. But Jay's a good YouTuber. And I respect him quite a bit, but I disagree with him on Doctor Who on quite a few things. Hi, Rags. Hail the Dawn, the Cosmic Chicken, says Inquisitor B312 or B312 for $2. Thank you very much. And hail the Dawn. 6 turning 4 burning for $5. I've been working on my cardio. I can do this EFAP all day. Yes, I'm about to run and go do a little cardio myself in a little bit prior to Friday Night Tights. That's why this has got to be short, because it's got to be out soon enough to where you can watch some of it before Friday Night Tights, which starts in about 3 hours. Eric Bailey for $5. The plan was to have no plan. Genius! I know. As of course, we're talking about Star Wars. Daniel for $10. At this rate of decline, Disney could announce an epic brand new project in 2021, a return to a world we haven't seen in theaters since 2005, and everyone would think they meant Star Wars. Yes. And well, you know what? They might do that. Yeah. But God, The Mandalorian sounds like it might be a disaster other than having the great Cara Dune in it. And I got my Cara Dune action figure, and keep an eye on Twitter in a little bit. I'm going to put her in her place of honor. If you're watching this the day it comes out, if not, you're seeing it in the future, and you can go back and watch that on my Twitter in the past. I think it's like that. Culture Casino for $5. At Nina Infinity coined a new name for Ray Patine. Say her name. I read that one before, Lady Gravemaster, but that's okay. Billy Russo for £5. Hashtag never cancel Jeremy. I read that one too. But that's okay. I don't mind reading them twice. And I'm going to say in my next Super Chat Square Up, I had a live stream. I'm going to start putting my random live streams that aren't scheduled for members only. But what I'll do is I'll read all the super chats from that live stream here in the Square Up, just to be fair. I hope that's fair. Bearded Warrior for £10. I am totally with Jeremy when it comes to Tenet. I'm going to play my British card and say Dunkirk will always be the best Nolan film because he betrayed British troops with honor. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm going to see it. I'm probably going to love it because I love the story of Dunkirk. Gary's Shoeshine Station for $2. On the plus side, Bendis is out for Superman. Yes. But it sounds like it might actually be worse for DC. But Bendis fucked up Superman. Paragila for £5. Did you guys know Lord and Miller didn't quit a movie? I was a trilogy, not a movie. A trilogy. You're right, Paragila. They didn't quit a movie. They quit a trilogy. I got to remind Jeremy of that. Gunnar Renee Oi for 20 Norwegian krona. Pretend that you like it and see how you feel. Yeah. Probably talking about that film that we won't be talking about tonight. We are not even going to discuss it. YouTube hates it. They are suppressing it. And I think I've said my piece on it, to be honest with you. And listen, some people are in their corners. They're not going to change. What we do is, unfortunately for the kids, we're going to have to wait for the next time this happens. And there will be a next time. It might be being filmed right now because they are trying to normalize that shit. And listen, I think we could all agree that Hollywood doesn't have the best history with children. Wouldn't you say? Wasn't somebody who was on a Netflix show just busted for Freudophilia? Yes, indeed. Fandom Guard for $4.99. Private Halo 117. We are first responders in New York. We won't forget all the heroes. We won't. We won't forget the cops and the firefighters who ran towards death, certain death. Wizardbee for $5. Bob will, because last Friday was 9/11. Bob will genocide the mayonnaise ghouls and deliver us all to the superior Fuchka? I don't know what that is, Wizardbees. You're way too smart for me. You're way too smart. Is it I don't know what that is. I know what mayonnaise is. JPRPH1 for $4.99. Hail chat and hail co-hosts. And hail to you, sir. Hail to you. Scottish Nerd for £2. Snowflame will save us from diabetes. Yes. I don't know where my Snowflame is. I need to put him right there. Adam Wolford for $5. But just send Movie Bob to Mars, no one else, but with food and water for about a year. So when he gets there, just ignore his remains. Or so when we get there, just ignore his remains. Yes, Diabeto. We're talking about Movie Bob, who is one of those people who was just born with bad takes, kind of like Jarbo. Gunnar Renee Oy for 50 Norwegian krona. Boyega and Ridley probably have a better handle on their characters than Rianne Johnson and JJ had. I bet you they did, and maybe they should have listened to them. Listen, Daisy Ridley sounds like a perfectly charming person. She does. John Boyega looks like listen, he was a council house kid, so he's going to not give a shit. I have a couple of friends who were council house kids, and they are hardcore. They're fucking hardcore. They're both hairdressers too, but they would kick pretty much anybody's ass. Big Fat Man for $2. Episode 4 of The Boys was dull. It's a TV cop drama. Yes, I heard episode 5 is good. I'm not going to have time to watch it today. Maybe if I watch it at the gym. John Ellis Bush for £9.99. EFAP and Friday Night Tights. Not long after Lord Tonald was on EFAP 100, the Cosmic Chicken really has blessed us. Hey, Mahler, Gaz, and Ryan. Cancel Jeremy. I blame Odin. Hi, Rags. I love Odin. Jordan Edwardson for $1.99. Hi, Rags, and hail to you other people. Hail. Southeastern Kaiju for $2. If you build it, the woke will destroy it. Absolutely. And I just did a video on that about Black Widow, which is, go check it out. Culture Casino for $5. Paraphrased incorrect quotes. Disney treated Star Wars like John Bonham treated his central nervous system. Or, my name is Beige. Beige Ray Patine. Yes, Culture Casino. Yes. Hail Culture Casino. Almost at 1,000 subscribers. We'll get him there tonight. Henry 101 for $9.99. Hey, y'all. Had Ray been a Kenobi, Luke could have sacrificed himself to save her. A hero's death that would have fulfilled George Lucas's it's like poetry so that they rhyme. Exactly. And it didn't because they had no plan. Justin Foster for 5 Canadian pesos. Friday night EFAP tightly. What more do I have to say? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. It is said. Jaffo for $4.99. We reached a point where a Gus Van Sant decision would be a good thing. Let's do a shot for remake of a classic, but in color. All right. War Dance Comics for $10. The Conqueror had Yellowface, killed 1/3 of its crew and John Wayne, and is still a better, more ethical film than Mulan and that film that shall not be named. Also, shameless plug for our CG comic Issues Volume 1. Check out Issues Volume 1 on Indiegogo from War Dance Comics. Back it today. Oilers Workshop for $4.99. Here, Gary, have some of my Netflix money. Been watching mostly you anyway for the last year. I recently moved over to YouTube from IG and started a new channel. I make hyper-realistic dioramas and props for action figure display and photographers and steampunk armor. I did read that one last night, and I will repeat Oiler Workshop, and I think you probably have. Email me at gary@nerdrotic.com. I might have some work for you if you're willing to get paid for it. Mr. Insanity, thank you for the phallic unicorn. I appreciate you. Derek McManus for £2. Props to Mahler, Rags. Get Dave Cullen next. We are working on getting Dave Cullen. He will be on, even if I have to mess with the time a little bit. Dave Cullen is a great YouTuber. He's going through a lot of shit right now in his home country and with YouTube, and we need to get him on. Mark the Cyborg for $6.99 Canadian. Game of Thrones, Brotherhood is the move. Do what Full Metal Alchemist did. Let the source material end and make an animated show with proper ending. That would be a great idea, and I think they should remake Game of Thrones. I think they should. But I know why George isn't finished with the book. Identity Politics, current year, intersectional feminism. His book is filled with feminism, and it won't be enough. They're already calling the guy an ist. The animated commenter, $2. Down with Disney, make classic animation great again. Yes, absolutely. D. Darko, 666. I threw up in my mouth at the thought that there were adult twerking coaches for 11-year-olds. Gary, not my way. On my way from California to Texas too. See you there. Hell yeah. Cal exit. Adrian Nazaruk, £2. Thumbs up super sticker. Thank you very much. Ian Slater for $5. This super chat is dedicated to Steve Wren. He is in Sith IT, identified as a non-binary lobster bagel tea strainer, the unsung hero of the Sith. Yes. Hail Sith IT. Hail Steve Wren. 66 Starship Alien, Australian $10. Crap sequels have been around since the start of Hollywood. Can anyone guess probably the one crap sequel of a world-changing movie? I have both of these movies. Clue, way before Star Wars. Yeah, I like the different endings. Blank, $9.99. Star Wars is dead. Star Wars remains dead, and Disney killed it. Not enough green milk to wash the taste of soilless corporatism and social justice poop. I'm there. I have no feelings when it comes to Star Wars. Hate or love. See, when you're mad at something, you still love it. I still love Star Trek. I still love Doctor Who. Star Wars, indifferent. The only thing I'm going to talk about is when people get hired, I'll review The Mandalorian. And it's very interesting. I'm watching The Mandalorian as a very casual fan at this, not even a fan, a casual viewer. Sorry, I misspoke. Casual viewer. Sam Rai for $2. Star Trek had light speed kamikaze. Ian Slater for $5. Sports ball ref. If Babe Ruth took 3 swings at a ball and struck out, he would be called out for having a bad day in the game. Lucasfilm did just that. Damaj and I. We love Damaj and I for $5. Friday Night Tights is amazing. Also, check out Dark Council. Yes, check out the Dark Council. Dark Council is brilliant. It's Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. with Drunk 3PO, Fatal J, the President, Abu Nas, Lord Callus, and Mark on my channel, on Damaj and I's channel. We're going to get him on someday. We're going to get him on. Fred Sacco for $25. The Holdo maneuver. How about the Hodor maneuver? We should do the Hodor maneuver. Is a metaphor for how Kathleen Kennedy, Rianne Johnson reacted to their critics. Plowed non-essential headlong into them because feelings. Modalicious for $5. In a fantasy world where space wizards kill each other with overclocked flashlights, nobody could Bluetooth or RC a spaceship to kamikaze the enemy. That's true. They had to pilot it for some reason. Well, apparently there's boats in the Mandalorian. Boats. I mean, they have ships that fly. They have land speeders that like hover. Comics Division said I forgot what the technology is. I don't want to know what the technology is. Here's what Star Wars is. Star Wars is an ancient universe where new technology is still being, Death Stars and stuff like that, but it's in decline. All great fantasies are in a world that's in decline. Not all, but a lot. And that's from Tolkien. Morgan King for 5 Canadian pesos. Hyperspace ramming, is called RKKV because science does a video on it because it does not fit the story of Star Wars. Yep. Micah D2 for $2. The Phantom Menace EFAP Toxic Brood need to collaborate more. Yes, we do. I am not going to argue with that. 32 flavors of Nick Weiser. Upgraded membership to Gandalf. Thank you. Gogger for 20 Swedish krona. Show the EFAP 100 release trailer from Lil Potato. Oh, I'm sorry we didn't do that. Voltaris Puppet for £20. Lightspeed Cash bad. But solution, only force required to cause it. Extra reason to killing all Jedi Council. Sith First Order aware. But though Jedi incapable, Admiral Pinkhair told by hairdresser? Well, yeah, hairdressers have more power than you think, buddy. They are philosophers. They are psychiatrists. They are confidants. They are influencers. Tastemakers. Yeah. Frankie Zen, £2. Can I plug my free comic, Hero's Journey? Yes, you just did. An example. One of my wife's clients is a CEO of a big company. That CEO listens to my wife. I mean, I don't, but she does. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. I just have it's not like not listen. It's more like I have the husband mute. It's something you have to develop over years of marriage. You newly married people probably haven't perfected it yet, but when it gets to 18 to 19 years, you just flip it on and you just go, whenever she's talking, you're right, honey. That's it. Wandering Paladin for $5. Have you seen the petition to have Pelosi prosecuted? Yes, I have. It's not going to work, but I would be for term limits. Oh my God, Perry Chan's freaking latest video is awesome, and it's only part 1. That's so scaven for $5 Australian. Cuties to Baby Yoda. It's like too much as S crossbreed Bilbo baggage. Bilbo baggage. It's like too much as It's like too much as S across Bilbo baggage. I have no idea what that said. I'm sorry. That's so scaven, but praise you. Mary Ashby for $2, who's not supposed to be giving super chats. Hail, Gary. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you too. Pressed in the pooper. Cinema Roberto is my kind of guy. Preston the Pooper says. Matt's Mustang 65. 65 Mustang. Hell yeah. It's $20. Who wants to be that in the new Dude movie they won't make a villain a gay Fredo like he is in the book? Who wants to bet that the new... I said that wrong. Who wants to bet that in the new Dude movie they won't make a villain a gay Fredo like he is in the book? I won't take that bet. They might. If it's a white dude, they might. See, that's the deal. That's what we've been talking about. You are now limited creatively because say they wanted to, I don't know, race swap that character and make it a black character or an Asian character or whatever. Maybe they did. I'm not aware. But say they did that. And then they made him a gay Fredo. Well, the thing is, they can't make him a gay Fredo because that would be phobic and ist. Although they exist, so do straight ones. But you can't do it. Creatively, Hollywood is dying. It's dying and it's by self-editing. And then somebody will throw back, well, what about Maloney's or whatever it's called, the film that should not be named? And I'm all, well, there are lines. There are lines we are not going to draw. You make that character a gay Fredo, but you don't actually show it and you don't film kids in those situations. You just allude to it. Or no, you don't even make a digital kid there. You don't even go there. You just don't go there specifically. Go everywhere else. 1 or 2 lines, that's all I ask. Just because we can do something doesn't mean we should. But I do not want the government regulating it either. That is even worse. Black Lung Masters says, Rich Suddy for £5. Syquist for $20 at Nerdrotic. I just watched Star Trek Voyager episode Living Witness, and it's creepy how much it foreshadows 2020. Revisionist history, racial tension, and riots. I swear the writers were time travelers. I need to go rewatch that. I haven't watched Voyager in years. Nothing New Zealand for $5. Rags should no longer be allowed to use his normal voice. Should always be the voice of a villain or Narcy. I agree. I totally agree. Mr. Morden for $2. Rags, please say something in the Monarch's voice. And the Monarch! Hail the Fandom Menace! I'm going to miss the Monarch. I really wish we could have, I'm talking about Venture Brothers. I wish we could have saved that. Oscar Meyer for $2. We march for the Fandom Menace. We know no fear. No, we do not. No, we do not. T went for $14.99. Friday Night Tights is awesome. As an avid Lord of the Rings fan, I am hoping it won't be woke. They killed Star Wars, killed Game of Thrones. We need a great Lord of the Rings series. I could not agree more. I am concerned. Now, it all depends on the Tolkien estate. We don't know what it's going to be like without Christopher Tolkien. He just passed away. He was hardcore. We don't know if his heirs are. I'm hoping they are. Now, there are certain stipulations that they cannot change, whether the and the heirs cannot change it either. It is written in stone that they can't fuck with Lord of the Rings. And Amazon bought everything except for the Silmarillion for some reason. I don't know why, but they're really restricted, and this is the most expensive entertainment thing ever made. They're currently filming it, and by the way, Weta Studios is going to be doing the props, but not the effects. Wolford for $4.99. Speak best character change my mind. I probably can, but I can't do it right now. Miss Martin Muses, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the 99-cent rose. John Smith for $1.99. I'd frick Spike. John would frick Spike. He's saying Spike, best character, changed my mind. Spike is one of the best characters ever created, without a doubt. He's in my top 3, 4. And I can't wait to start watching Buffy again and just talk for 10 hours with Mahler about Buffy. Inquisitor B312 for $2. Have you seen Cecil? EVS Perry Chan meme vid. I have not. I've seen a couple, but not that one. I'm a slow man. It wasn't until I saw the hyperspace ram that I just hated the movie, said Pokey2121 for $10. I hated it from the beginning, as soon as he threw the lightsaber. John Smith for $4.99. Muller and Rags should do a joint stream with Stitch and Adam. It would never end. Probably not. Scott Rainford for £2. Face Off is the best John Travolta performance. It is. And not Muller and I, Critical Drinker and I will be discussing that film very soon. John Ellis Bush for $1.99. EFAP Friday Night Type movies Face Off when? I would do that. If you know what, we could watch it. If we could watch it together, that would be cool. You say that Battlefield Earth is one of the worst movies ever made, but I wonder, have you seen any movies other than the past several years? Russell Hall? Russell, I mean, you're saying that we've had some of the worst movies ever made recently? Yes. There's a difference, though. Okay? It's in the nuance of the argument, Russell. There's worst movie ever made and woke. I won't even consider woke film art. At least Battlefield Earth tried to be a movie. It was shite. It was terrible acting, terrible directing, terrible storytelling, but it wasn't storytelling derailed by an agenda. Well, I mean, it kind of was. Fucking Scientology. So yeah, I guess maybe it was the first woke film. Woke isn't Scientology though. There are differences. There's differences. You have shitty movies and woke movies. Eli McGinnis for $4.99. If you can't win, change the rules. It's a Kirk Kobayashi Maru. There you go. I agree. Jane Smith, well, that's what the freaking SJW has been doing, though. So we need to do it back. And that's what we are doing on their own platform. John Smith for $1.99. If juice were included, there would be no changes. You mean OJ? The juice? No, I'm sorry. Kajin Sobin for £5. Hi, guys. Late to the show. You heard about Twitter called the new Doom film culture appropriation despite being set 20,000 years in the future? For fuck's sake. Twitter just needs to burn. And I was going to try to get myself kicked off. I was going to actually do it this week. And apparently, according to Joe Rogan, there is an easy way to get yourself kicked off Twitter. So I was going to call Caitlyn Jenner by his original name. But Gina Carano follows me now, and I'm like, oh, shit. And, like, I can't let that affect me, all right? You know, I can't worry about... Gina seems pretty cool, but I can't worry about pissing her off or any of my other followers. I got to be me. But I did catch myself. I was like about to tweet, and I'm all, oh, will Gina like this? I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, and that's why I don't want to follow celebs or do any of that shit. Evan Gerhardt for $5. Why is old Star Trek better than old Star Wars? Please explain, Nerdrotic. I never said that. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. They are apples and oranges. But if you put a gun to my head, I would tell you that old Star Trek might be better for one reason and one reason only. There's more of it. There's more of it. There's more hours. There's more actual hours of Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, and Scotty, and Uhura, and Sulu, and Chekhov. So, but yeah, I've never said that. No, I used to get in an argument with my friend Doug because he would get so mad. It would trigger him. I'd be all, Star Wars is better than Star Trek. And he's all, they're apples and oranges. And they are. They're apples and oranges. They are uniquely great things individually. That's it. David L., thank you for the phallic unicorn for $1.49. Jonathan Aldridge, remember what the old Yoda said, fear is the power of the dark side. It is. It is. Fear leads to anger. Fear is a base emotion, though. Final Death Star for $2. Who else is excited about Nick Cage as Joe Exotic? I'm sure a lot of people who watch that. It seems like good casting. I have not watched Tiger King. Micah D2 for $2. Hot take. Jeff killed THC by dating the High Council by dating Jesse. No. The High Council is still alive. It's not dead. The High Council was, though, it was Jeff, Jeremy, and EVS. And what killed it was time. It was time. I knock on wood, and thank God every day Friday Night Tights is held together, but I've done the show for years. But I've had multiple co-hosts. They come and go, and, the guys have committed to being here. I don't know, hopefully forever. And, but it's tough. It's tough. Young people get in relationships, and so do old people. And when you're in a new relationship, that's all you give a shit about. And fuck a YouTube channel. That's it. Ivan Pestroka for $5. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the H word. Hi, Rags. Love. You got to go where the love is. That's where a good friend of mine from AA said, bottom line, whatever you do, go where the love is. Jonathan Aldridge for $5. Gary, are you aware of a show called Scorpion? I am not, but I'm now aware of it, and I will look into it. Screw the Bobbin for $2. Shout out to Mike Zero. I'm Mike Zero, and today, what is it? I don't watch him enough. I got to get my Mike Zero impression down again, because I had it down. For more future Star Wars content, Hardcore, what the fuck? Gordon Hawkins for $10. Hail crew. I heard through the grapevine that Drunk 3PO is getting hitched to someone from the Mandalorian cast. Yes. And I'm hoping Jeremy will be the bridesmaid. OC the Ocelot for $5. If the Fandom Menace had a multiverse, would Star Wars Theory and Hello Greedo be part of the Fandom version of the Legion of Doom? Yes. That's a great concept. We need to talk about that tonight. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this thing short. I'm going to do 4 more. So I'm not going to get through it all. There will be a part 2 later this weekend. With my apologies, I just ran out of time. Ulysses, Jorge Bido. Credit where credit is due. YouTube's algorithm keeps telling me, watch Nerdrotic. So I did love this channel, and I'm here every Friday. Hail! Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Mama Susan. You got my digits. Appreciate your stream. Hail Common Sense. LOL. Dan C., thank you for the £5. That nobody guy for $5. All Mauler and Rags here for no reason. Found EFAP because of Friday Night Tights. Hail to the Fandom Menace. And thanks to you all. Thanks to you, that nobody guy. Fred Sacco. We got to get some, that's just some guy back on. Fred Sacco for $20. I take umbrage to the harsh talk about Kathleen Kennedy. She was both stunning and brave when Luke milked her on screen in The Last Jedi. Oh, ouch, ouch. Lighter tears for $2. The sequel trilogy ended okay the way it ended. No, it was shit. But you can have that opinion. It's totally cool. And thank you for the super chat. Eric Bailey for $5. They had to put John Boyega to the back of the bus because of China. China was co-directing Star Wars. Yep, it's co-directing Disney. Bamagrad for $5. I'm obviously doing more. The new Disney slogan should be, if it ain't broke, it will be after we get through with it. I like that, Bamagrad. Andrew Clark for $2. Tom on EFAP when? Hi, Rags. I don't know. Dan C for £5. Gary is great. Love your work and attitude, sir. Wow. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. And right back at you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. We're all friends here. And can't wait to see you in a couple hours, man. Biggles Mets for $2. Hi, Ryan, and everyone else not named Jeremy. Ooh, come on. Jeremy's awesome. Ask Oscar Mayer. Who the hell is this Rags person everyone keeps talking about? I have no idea. Cine Animations for £2. T. Louis the second. Tell him about the animation, please. Ragu. The Last of Us 2 has been a disaster. It's been a disaster. The Last Navigator for 100 New Zealand dollars. Here is some more New Zealand pesos for you beautiful people. Hello from the heart of Mordor. I just wanted to give a shout out to Josiah Rises. I love his content and he's speaking with more authority every time I see him. Cheers on cancel Netflix. Yeah, Josiah's doing it. He's getting political, man. And it's that time of year. It's a brilliant move. I'm going to dabble, but no, because, and Josiah, keep it up, buddy. Keep it up. I just want to be able to talk. You know what? I know, I noticed this on YouTube last time around, and it's going to happen this time around, and I am a nerd. I'm going to talk about nerd shit. I could talk about sports, but that would probably alienate half the people on my channel. So for San Francisco, California stuff, I am toying around with maybe making another channel for that. I've actually started it. Nobody knows where it is. I haven't told anybody about it because I haven't decided on the name yet. Oscar Meyer for $2. The proof that heaven is real is hell on earth. Ooh. 200 Watt Studio for $2. Only character they had a plan for was Han Solo. You're right. Glib facsimile for $5. Hollywood right now is a mess. People want to blame COVID for their poor decision making, and they're not done making woke stuff yet. Work is hard to come by. Yeah. I had a conversation with a couple of creatives via message yesterday. Messenger, we video messenger. Had some very interesting conversations that I can't talk about. But for all those people who like to make fake rumors on 4chan about Star Trek and shit to try to hook YouTubers, you would be fucking surprised how many people contact me and others. I don't talk about it a lot because I don't do the rumor thing. I don't do the 4chan thing. And a lot of the conversations we have, I cannot repeat anything I said yet. I've got some Doctor Who shit you will not believe, but I can't talk about it for like a year or two, unfortunately. That's why I shouldn't have brought it up, but I did. Heard something about Star Trek yesterday, which was awesome. I can't talk about, but eventually I will be able to. Turbo Pikachu X for $2. Twitch just banned Leafy. Yeah, that's what I heard. But you know what? That film on Netflix is fine. J-Lo, and then people praising it and admitting they're creepers. J-Lo Flicks for $5. New t-shirt idea. Fandom Menace. They may have been the weirdest new t-shirt idea. Fandom Menace. That might have been the weirdest boner I've ever had. Yeah, that's Jeremy's. JM for $5. That film on Netflix, Defense, is based on leverage, anti-Trump sentiment to get others to defend it. Main talking point only, Trumpers are complaining. Exactly. Jonathan Aldrich for £5. Gary, you should send in the clones. Also, exterminate the SJWs. Thank you, and I will try. I want to exterminate their line of thinking. All right. I want them to remove themselves from the cult. But if they can't, listen, yeah, not a big fan of Marxism. I hate it. Lighter Tears for $2. Trump 2020, down with the BLM organization, I'll add there. Antifa and socialism. Fuck socialism. Oscar Meyer, I cancel Netflix and I'm canceling every comic that does a special for them. That's Mark Millar. That's going to be fucking tough. Now, I watched a Netflix documentary, not on Netflix, that I'll talk about this Friday, tonight. I'll talk about it tonight. It's called The Social Dilemma. That film on Netflix is basically the new Pretty Baby, Lighter Tears. Yeah. All right. God dang it. I'm really running out of time, but I think I can get one more page in. Felipe Abrigo for 5,000 Chilean pesos. Humans show our real soul in two situations: when we have nothing to lose and when we have too much power. Hollywood has shown its real soul. It didn't take too long. Well said. WCW 2793 for $199. Rags, have you been able to find ammo? Rags says yes. I'm just answering for him. David Serta for $10. Hail Friday Night Tights. Rest in peace, Venture Brothers. I am gutted about it being canceled 1 week after my super chat to Gary about doing a review of the show. Canceled Netflix on Thursday. Good. And we're going to do a requiem for the Venture Brothers. I'm going to probably get Mark the Cyborg on and get some other Venture Brothers people. Maybe Doomcock. Jonathan Aldrich for £5. Blatant law muggers. Yes, that's a good idea. Not blatant law muggers. Thank you. Yes, they are. We need to do a Venture Brothers requiem, and we need to get I'll find every YouTuber I can find who has watched the Venture Brothers, and we'll do that stream within, let's say, a week. Okay. Why does a woman creator get a pass for a Fredo movie? This Irish orphanage sex scandal, angry Fredo nuns were the majority abusers of women. So Drake is 6 for $5 saying women can be Fredos. Absolutely. No, they get a pass because they're women, because it's fucking sexist. I bet Vosh supports that film on Netflix. Lighter Tears, he does. I never heard of him until I saw that video. Jonathan Aldrich for $5. I was unfortunate enough to grow up in an age of social media in the early 2000s. I don't act like Raylos or SJWs, though. Jonathan, no, you don't. You're a good guy. Andre Fernandez for 50 something there. Hey, Gary, what do you think about The Boys? Can't decide if they went woke or if they're brilliant. Did you see the Cuck Huey with Alden Ehrenreich? Yes, and it is part woke and it is part brilliant. It's great storytelling, but they're going woke. And I will explain it tonight with Stormfront. Greta Zenner with 279 subs posted a thank you vid. She was crying, man up or bow out. 1,000 today, says Oscar Mayer for $5. We're going to play that video. It is so good. It is pure good. What Greta is brilliant. The one thing I don't want is her dealing with the bullshit that comes along with my channel and other people's channels. I retweeted it, but Greta Zenner, I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. So we'll bring her up tonight. We'll play her video tonight. Okay, I've got to end it there. I'm so sorry. There's 2 pages left. Then we'll get to the Nerdrotic Nooner. So that'll be done this weekend. With my most humble apologies, we will not leave a super chat behind. I'll probably even include some of the Friday Night Tight ones tonight, assuming there are any. It might all end. You never know. I don't ask for these things. I appreciate them. And they keep the lights on right now. They have been so important to me. I cannot thank you guys enough getting me through this. Listen, I'm having to rely on YouTube now, right now, this last few months, to pay for everything. And that is not a position I'm comfortable with. And that is not a position I thought to be in. My wife made a lot of money at her job. Now she is working again, but the future is uncertain. But we had to do it. Freedom is that important. We saved some money. We're cool right now. And we should be fine. We should be fine. I'll work my ass off and try to earn it as best I can. And I will try to keep entertaining you guys. I thank you all for your support. Remember, if you ever have any gripes, any concerns, if you have a question about what I've said in a video or anything, I mean, I need to hear the feedback. I read the comments as much as I can. I don't catch everything. Now, I don't catch every email either, but Lady Gravemaster has an email, and hit her up on Twitter, and she'll let you know what it is if you have production questions. If you have a serious issue, though, just email me and put serious issue on it, and it'll get read. It'll get read. So I want to hear what you guys think. I give a shit. I do. I don't want to fuck this up, but I'm going to continue just being me. That's the best part. And I'm not perfect. So I piss people off all the time. I don't mean to. Well, okay. That's not true. I mean to piss some people off. You guys keep me open-minded. You guys keep me thinking. And I can't thank you enough. So until the next super chat, have a great day. See you on Friday Night Tights. Ciao.
Nerderotic.com